the basic number 2. So basically what you guys can see is this account, he do it slightly different. And I would like to share his way of doing it as well, because he took additional initiative to understand the market better, and then even he been applying the robots himself, fine-tune a little bit so that it can cater to his needs. Now, what you guys are seeing here is that left and right side. Now, he do a little bit adjustment on the bot setup, which is robot that he is using is not the FX Blue. I guess that he is opening the trade manually by himself. And he is using this close trade group profit and close trade group profit on both sides to close the trades. So basically how he informed me that he has been doing is over here, okay, he is setting a target profit of $144 and another side is $144. Okay, so both sides will be, one side is buying and one side will be selling, and he is opening the trades before the news, before the market opens. Right now the market opening time is 8:30 p.m. okay, 8:30 p.m. and when he opened the trades, market will just either spikes out or down, we do not know, but he is trading on gold market. Why gold? It have a highest volatility, and then the spread is a considerable low. All right, the volatility is high, spread is low. And what he is doing right now in the chart is that when he buy, if it spike all the way up, this, because it's selling this one will be reaching margin call. Okay, when this one margin call, the broker will close the trade automatically by themselves. And I think that he even got some deposit bonus on this Vantage account. Okay, and it buys spikes all the way up. When it got profit, it will automatically spike and close here. So profit use the robot to handle. Even on the losing side, it automatically margin call by the robot, so no need to handle anything. And the requirement of this strategy is just one thing. It just hope that the market can continue to spike further and further and further. Well, this kind of strategy will be helpful, especially the current market. When the time of market open, this thing will continue to spike, and that is where they generate profits. He even took additional initiative that this side open using Vantage, this one using Tickmill broker. Okay, purely FMT strategy only is able to generate the profits, right? So one of the story that he's done is he has been doing a lot of demo, because if this doesn't work, he change. If this doesn't work, he change. If this doesn't work, he change. He keep tweak away until he found the formula that's able to get him to be passing to this stage of profit. Okay, now this is FMT, which is, if you haven't even started, I would recommend you get started already. For those people that have done one or two, right, either of these, give yourself an opportunity to start with this FMT creative bonus. Okay, he is using how many lots? As I know, he is using 0.05, keep spam until max. Okay, 0.05, keep spam until max. He is using a little bit of Martingale as well, 0.05, 10, 30, 40, and so on, until maximize everything lah. Okay, exact how much I also don't know. Okay, now just now someone was asking, right, how to actually get profit faster to see the result. Actually, you just need to reach the FMT creative bonus here. You can reach the result already. Okay, that is the fastest way that you can so-called rob the money from the brokers. Now, today, the topics that I would like to talk is the next level, which is the full auto robots. Explanation about how does the full auto robot works, and at the same time, I will slowly propagate towards this stage, which is in the long run, you need to run the robot yourself. You need to know how to set up as well. Okay, so today the robot that I would like to introduce is called as ADA Full Auto, right, which is this robot. Now, by default, this robot is putting in Forex Pay, AUD, and ZD. at 15-minute charts. I repeat again, AUD NZD at 15-minute charts. Now, let you guys see some of the trading performance of this robot, right? So you guys can see in the past until now, this is a trading record. Okay, from February of $1,000 until now, it's become 2,000 something. Okay, of course, in between there is some top up lah. But you can see majority of the trade is a take profit, take profit, take profit. Is majority of trade in the profit, which is if today you are very busy, at least you can use this robot temporary parking first to generate some profit, which is I believe that is a pretty good options, right? The market that the robot is trading is a multi-time frame robot, whereby it is doing 3 market at a time. Okay, so let you guys see by default, when you drag and drop robot into the charts, okay, let's talk about some setup. How to use this robot is that I will highly recommend go to AUD and ZD, right click, open out the charts, 15-minute time frame, and then just drag and drop the robot into the charts. Email, just key in the email to use, okay, meaning that's the email that you are registered with us. Once you have typed in, just click OK. Okay, just click OK. Now, it's like this. When you're using this robot, right, a little bit of background, in the past, when I developed a lot of robot, okay, the earliest batch on 2021, this is a time that I have a lot of robots given out to the students, like DV5, DV6, 7, 8, and then da 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 da. What I realized is that the robot is too much until they do not know how to use it. Okay, and even one thing is that they do not know how to change the robot, which is I understand that there are big gap between what I know and what you guys know. So I would like to start with certain robot that you can just drag and drop, plug and play, and use first. And then while it's using it, you can see something running, and then I will only teach you how to tweak as the progress run. Okay. What people said, everything start with your first steps. So AI Photo robot is actually the first step robot. It's going to be pretty low risk, okay, to be consistency, but it's designed for you to learn the next path to be next getting a better robot lah. Okay. So I off the robot for now, but then when you put it in, you should able to see this dashboard here. When you can see this dashboard, it means that the robot is running and doing it good right now. Now, this robot, when you put in right, just use the defaults will do. Okay. And the default market is this AUD NZD, AUD CAD, and NZD CAD. And this is the default markets that I specifically choose and filter out. The reason why I choose these 3 is because now, in the past I asked students to choose. Now I fixed to choose for you guys. It's because I know one thing is you guys need some background knowledge in order to choose a better market. Now, here's what you can see. This is a trading chart of, let me just write down, or maybe I open up this watermark. Okay, never mind, just write down. This is AUD, NZD, AUD, AUD, CAD, AUD. No, this is not. This is NZD, CAD. Okay. I specifically choose these 3 markets is like this. You see, in the past from 2020 until right now, this is the market movement for these 3 markets. And did you notice that these 3 market relative to other market, like for example, if I would like to take gold market for the last 5 years, what happened to it? right? And the up and down, the range is how much? 75% changes, and it's about 100,000 point. If I choose Euro USD for the past 5 years, it is like up all the way down, 23% change for the whole year. GBP USD is the same. You see there's big drops. AUD USD, now you see it is, even though there's a drop, but it's like more stable. NZD USD, see, it is the up and down of the past 5 years, right, is 37%, but still much stable. USD CAD 8, now you can see it is much stable already, right? Compared to Euro USD, this one, even though there is spike and out, recent year is much stable. USD JPY, this one cannot say to be stable. It's like totally outskilled, one-sided, and never come back. Also, we also don't know when it will come back. USD CHF, this is interesting, right? From up and down, it's just 16% changes, meaning that the whole 2020 until now is just 16% difference. These are all of the we call it as major currency, all the currency with US dollar. And what does it translate to you guys? Is it is more predictable, and it is also more able to do dollar cost average. Like now, the bottom to the top, how much it is? Just 12%. Bottom to the top, 19%, and then from the top to the bottom, how much? Just 16%. Hey guys, if you are able to trade a market that one-sided, purely one-sided against is going to be less than 20%, that means that the market is less volatile, or we call it as it's more stable. The keyword here is stable. I do not want to trade on a market that is unpredictable. Stable is also equivalent to predictables. So write this down. In robot tradings, you need to be predictable, and because predictable is equal to replicatable, okay, it's something that can keep on using and keep on changing. I mean, no need to change. Wait, okay. So over here, that is what needed by the robot. Now, when you can see the robot trading is replicatable, I mean, you will see the market is like up, down, up, down. See, such a beautiful up, down, up, down, up, down. This kind of, we call it as range type market, okay? And these two market cannot say the same, but almost identical. Do you see that? The market movement of these two, it drop, up, up, down, down, then skew a bit, okay, skew a bit, then, but still like a zigzag. Okay, see this market? It's a very beautiful zigzag type of market. This is what we want. We want the market to be zigzag. And when we know the market is being zigzag, what you can do with this? You can use a strategy, we call it as a mean reversal strategy. Okay, this is the sections, I mean, this is the design of the robot. It's designed for mean reversal trading, and a mean reversal trading requires the market to be long-term range. Okay, long-term ranging. You also know that against me, it will not forever against, because for sure there will be a chance that it will pull back. Proven in high time frame. Even at high time frame, there will be range. Meaning that at small time frame, there will be range as well. So mean reversal will be easier because you can use the indicator like RSI. Just buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. Ding, 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 right? 30, 70. You can just focus on one single indicator to settle all the tradings. But your question may be asking, since it trade this three market independently, can it trade gold market? I've been asked by this question a lot of time. Straightforward answer is definitely a no, because look into the gold market. Gold market by design is not mean reversal. Okay, look into longer term, maybe like a 10 years period. Gold market is a little bit unpredictable, especially if you want to benchmark. Initially, it could be a range. Then when it trend, it can trend for a long period, and then range, then trend, then range, then trend. There is no predictable patterns happen for a long period. Okay, but here you can see that it is predictable. Okay, AUD. If I go to AUD CAD, you see for the 10 plus year periods, okay, this maximum data that I got. Okay, 2005 until now, can you see that the price is just there? Okay, ding 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 ding. So what we are doing is that we are trading this market as a base, but not enough, because one thing that we are taking care of is when we are trading this three market, our risk is actually stacking up one by one. Okay, like stacking. So what we do, we are stack, and this become the evaluated risk. So when we stack up everything, the risk from up to down is just 12%. Okay, the risk of these three market all together is just 3% at 12%, which is very, very small. But what if that I do a little bit of hedge, meaning that when I consider to buy AUD NZD, which is this, I will consider to sell minus AUD CAD, and then I will buy NZD CAD. When I do this combination all together, right, you see the market for the past 5 years, the market movement is like here to here, up and down just 4.6%. Hey guys, 4.6% maximum. Majority of the time you see just up, down, down, down. Super duper stable type of market. Okay, even you just do buy and buy AUD NZD and sell AUD and CAD, right? Just these two just independent of these two, you can see that the market movement is relatively stable. Okay, up and down. Okay, mathematic issue, but you see up and down. Full chart for the long periods. Okay, maximum periods, the market is always moving in a ranging mood. So this is a type of market that we would like to capture. We would like to capture the ranging of the market and answer the QC questions. Sorry, Ashant. Does the robot hit three against each other? Now, by default, the robot does analyze each market independently, but when it trades in a mixture. So when you see the trade, right, it could be sometimes opens pair by pair lah. So it could be this pair mixed by this pair, and then this pair mixed by this pair mixed by this. It's going to be inconsistent which pair which might mix. Okay, it just that depend on the current opportunity. If there is a chance, it will buy. Okay. Data photo must attach into individual chart or just one chart. So by default, you just need to attach into one single chart. The robot will automatically scan through all the market and analyze together. Okay. So the recording will be available for you guys. We are just chop out 9 p.m. onwards for you. Okay. Now, knowing this logic then will be much easier to understand how the robot works already. The robot is working on the mean reverting indicators. Okay. So strategy, I adding also lah. Strategy, mean reverting. Okay. The indicator used is Bollinger Band, moving average, RSI, and ATR. Now, I just expand out one single chart, then you can start to see why I'm using this. Let's just take AUD CAD as an example. Okay, I will add in Bollinger Band. Don't ask me why I use this setting. because all the setting is by optimization. I also cannot fully justify that why this number work. I just know that from the test, this number been proven consistently profiting. Hence, I just continue to use these settings. Okay, so Bollinger Bands, moving average. Okay, this is Bollinger Bands. And in Bollinger Band, the center of the Bollinger Band is actually a moving average. So the setting that we use is 35 plus 1. 35 plus 1, so it's like 36. Roughly have an idea lah, right? Why I'm using, why is optimized until 36 is that 36 of 15-minute time frame is how much? Minute to hour. Okay, so I have 36 times 15. Okay, 36 times 15. No. It's not calculating. 36 candlestick of 15-minute time frame. 36 of M15 time frame is equal to 540 minutes, which is equivalent to 9 hours of analysis. Okay, 9 hours is equal to 9 1-minute candlestick. Okay, 9 1 hour candlestick, and also go to 2 H4 candlestick. So it's going to be a mixture between long term and short terms. So this is Bollinger Bands. Then next followed by RSI. Okay. The default setting of RSI is here. Okay, RSI of 20. RSI. And I'm not using RSI 3070. I'm using at RSI 15. And opposite side is how much? 100 minus 15. 85. Okay, 15 and 85. So for visibility, I'm going to use my indicator. So this will be 20. Buy will be at 15. Sell will be at 85. Maximum, okay, correct. And then lastly, we'll be using ATR. Now this one, I'm using 2 ATR. Oh, by the way, you got to be a paid version of TradingView in order to put so much indicator in, like what you are seeing in my chart. 96. I'm using 96. And then 672. 672. Now, why 96 and why 672 is also by optimization. But because I'm fixed in M15, that's why 96 times M15 equal to how many minutes? 1440. Equal to how many days? Is 672 times M15 equal to 72 times M15. Yeah, 10080. Okay, so is here I convert for you guys. 1440 is equal to 24 hours, which is equivalent to 1 day. Okay, and this one 10080 is equal to this amount. Change to day is equal to 7 days. So guys, all the number is justifiable. That is something that I want to bring up. I can't justify why must use 1 day, why must use 7 days. But I can justify to you is right now, this is the volatility of the single candlestick in 15-minute time frame for the past 1 day. And this ATR of 672 is the volatility of 15-minute candlestick in last 7 days. So it's 1 day versus 7 days. So I can see that on a one single 15-minute time frame, I got daily time frame view. I also got weekly time frame view. On the Bollinger Bands, I also got H4 view. So here will be H4. Okay. H1 to H4 lah, around that kind of range. RSI, it will be current candlestick 20 times M15. 20 times M15 equal to 300. 300 equal to how much? Okay, 300 minute. Change to hour. 5 hour. Okay. This is H1 times 5. This is how we do multi-time frame analysis. Okay. When a robot do the trade, unlike a human that we are analyze, click here, click here, click here, we are used to it. Okay, that is what human good at. But then the robot is, I don't care. All I need is all the information must be allocated in one single chart. Okay, it must be allocated in one single chart like here. Now, when you're seeing all this data, then you start to know is that, oh, this chart is, okay, I will explain in detail later. But let me just put it down, this picture. Okay. The strategy is the same. Okay. It is based on buy low, sell high. Okay. Buy low, sell high. When I have a strategy of buy low, sell high, the rule is buy when the price below Bollinger Band, and then sell when it's above Bollinger Band. Okay, so this is Bollinger Band. And RSI, the benchmark is, if it's to buy, is 50 minus 15. Okay, this 15 is what I set, which is optimized to be good at 15. Okay, in between 15 to this lower boundary, right, until 15. This number until this, if it's within this boundary, then it's only considered as low. Alright, so this is this level, somewhere like this. Okay, and to sell, the RSI on this side is RSI of 15 plus 15. Okay, RSI 15 plus 15 until 85, which is on this range. Okay, if the RSI was too high, it considered as manipulated. Okay, we have this thing called abnormal market filter. So when the market spike up too much, it will not do anything. It will wait until it pull back. So this is the range of pullback that we have set in. This is the first condition, which is Bollinger Band, like here, these two line indicating that this is the average line. Okay, this center is an average line, which is called moving average. Up and down is considered as standard deviation, or we call it as normal range. Within this zone is called as market is still normal, but outside of this zone is called as abnormal market. Right? Outside of this is abnormal market. Hence, what you can do is that as long as it's outside, you can say that it's always coming back inside. Outside, coming back in. Outside, coming back in. Okay? In, out, in, out, in, out, in. And this is typical market behavior for, we call it as commodity pair. When the market is out, in, out, in, out, in, like this, right? What we can do is we just capture, buy when it's outside is below. Okay, outside is below, you can buy. And then sell when it is at the top. And at the same time, we mix with RSI. At the top, and RSI is really at the top, then we can start to sell. And bottom part also the same, buy at the bottom. But the thing is like that, in UC Lite, okay, for those that use UC Lite before, then you know that the robot have a very smart features is, let's say here, even though the market suddenly spikes up, the robot will automatically, based on volatility, which is this candlestick size, evaluate that, okay, right now is a time to buy or is a time to sell. Okay, it's time to buy because of below moving average. And at the same time, oh, RSI was just nice in within the zone, let's say lah. But will it trade? No, because the volatility is getting higher. Okay, the volatility is higher. It must be volatility lower than the last 7 days. Okay, we call this ATR of 1 day is smaller than ATR of 7 days. Why it is set in this way is that when you guys do the trade, right, you'll always notice is the best volatility or the best entry is always wait until the market being slow down. But you wait it too slow down, also too late. So that's why you wait it slow down a little bit, just down a little bit. Okay, you can start to buy in. That is by default this robot design. It depends on 1 day and 7 day volatility is getting lower and lower. That's mean that it's almost there, almost entering already, and start to enter. Okay, so this is a final condition. Remember in the simulation, I have been sent you guys with this behavior report, right? This report showcase that what would be your step-by-step procedure to buy and to sell. First, second, and third. Remember, this is the same. The robot first, is it outside or not? Outside abnormal, only I start to analyze second one. So outside, yes, it's below, I consider buy. Buy, I look at RSI, okay, within this range or not? It's within this range, okay. Then I look into volatility. Keep wait. Oh, volatility in already. I plus go on with all the study. That is the design of the whole strategy. Okay, I mean it's not fully everything, but going to be the code level, I think that will be too tedious. So I just keep it simple for you guys to understand. Okay, so far this part, is it clear for you guys? Okay, if it's clear, you can type a yes into the chat box and let me know. This picture should put at the top. Now, no worries, this picture will be available for you guys to take notes after the session. ADA full auto minimum amount is how to start. Okay, this one I will talk as in part of backtest. Okay, we call it minimum deposit lah. Minimum. So the trade enter two different way, Bollinger Band and RSI. By default, this robot will enter one way only, which is both Bollinger Band and RSI have to align, because this robot is designed only on mean reverse strategy. So when market is mean reverting market, these two will be aligned. Sorry, no. Yeah, correct. Okay. So right now you have know these concepts. Okay. And what I would like to do right now is I will do the test for you guys. So I have done a quick test. How to test it is replicate the same backtest procedure. So this is a button. Okay, this is a button. And then this is called a strategy tester. You just come up with the ADA photo, load in the setting of the robots. Okay, just use the default setting. AUD and ZD, key in the market, and then the period that you want to test. Let's say that I want to test on 2023 until now. So 2023 until now, and then when we click a run, and then we just wait. Now this robot by default will be a little bit slower than usual, so just bear in mind lah. Okay, so this is the performance of it on the long terms. The exit on the reverse criteria, no. The exit on TPSL. Okay, yeah, I did not mention here. So exit based on TPSL plus trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss is a way that when I make a buy, okay, trailing stop loss concept, buy. When I buy, the market fluctuate. This is my stop loss. If market spike to a certain level, I will move my stop loss to here. If my price go even higher, I will move my stop loss, follow. And if the market suddenly spike all the way back, it will cut here. Okay, so that is a design so that it do a little bit of swing trading as well, but just a small scale. Every trade has a stop loss, have. Okay, but because it's mean reverting, right? DCA is key. Okay, dollar cost average are key. I just backtest the whole thing and you can see lah. Okay, so this is the overall performance. Okay, and win rate about 70% and profit about $100. Almost very consistent. No risk at all. I mean, there's a risk, but just low risk. Okay, I just scan through lah, how the trades open and close. Okay, yeah. So you see, slow down, enter, slow down, enter. Okay, it overall slow down. Okay, here is come down, sell down, sell down, sell down, sell down. This is, you see it, just buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. Okay, sell, come down. Now buy, up, take profit, sell, down here, take profit, buy. So it will sometimes do a bit hedging internally as well. So buy, I mean this is buy. Can you see this? Okay, this is a buy trade, go up. This is a sell trade, go down. There is a hedging in between. Okay, this is sell, pick down, sell, pick down, sell down, buy up. Okay, this is sell, down. Okay, since we saw this thing right, now here you can see the trades that we operate at this time. 2024 March 2024 March 20 March 20. Okay, yeah, the first trade is at March 15. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sometimes people will be a bit afraid of martingales, whereby the robot here initially entering a trade at 0.01 lot. That is the default lot size of the market of the robot as well, which is 0.01 lot. Then the next trade that it will sell at 0.01 as well. Or the next following trade will become 0.02. Coming up all the way becomes 0.04. Then halfway through it do a bit on buy trades. Okay, do a bit of hedging. Then all TP. And then the buy trades also TP later lah. Okay, halfway through it get a TP. So what does the method that been applying here? The method that we're applying here is so-called selective martingales. Okay, selective martingales. In a way that here I have a decisions. On your first and second trades, what will be a lot size that you use? Okay, let's say 0.01. And then on the second trade, on the third trade onwards, I start to multiply by 2. And then on the sixth trade onwards, I become 1.5 until a total maximum of 9 trades. Okay, 9 trades. That is the process of it. The strategy that we apply is using this method. Okay, let's just say that we have 9 trades. And the first trade is 0.01, 0.01. Okay, we buy it down, we buy again. Down again, we buy again. Of course, with an indicator signal lah. Buy. But the lot size we predefine first. I use 0.01, 1, and it becomes 0.2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And then afterwards, okay, this is 0.5, 0.4, 0.08. Afterward, I am using this multiply by 1.5. Okay, multiply by 1.5, and then n. No more. That is the lot size that will scale. 0.1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 1, 8, 2, 7, and 4, 1. Okay, by default, this is 4, 1. Hence, maximum nitrates. But if today, Ethan, I am okay to accept up to 10, 20 trades. Now then you just continue to do the calculations. Maximum when you have 9 trades opened and market has been down so much, the maximum loss on your side is going to be $400 plus. Okay, that is the worst come to worst. That pre-defined before you even start to do the trades. And the question is, are you okay to accept 9 max trades or not? If cannot, then what you can do? You can lower down the lot size, which by default I already tuned, so will suggest not to change anything lah. But by default, the distance is 35 pips or 350 points. Okay, which is quite far already. 9 trade later is 350 times 9, which is about 2,800 points. Is it 2,997? No, 3,000 plus point. The distance is 3,000 plus point. And then after that is stop loss. Okay, after that, that is the stop loss. So yeah, stop loss is by default there is no stop loss, which is hidden. Okay, which is by default is 1,000 pips. You can define your own stop loss and you can do your test again. Okay, and then this is something you can play around with lah. So this is the risk management part. Second thing is that the robot also apply, we call it as a time filter. Time filter is the popular techniques that let the robot only trade at a specific time. By default, I set to be almost nothing. Okay, which is I trade every single hour from 0 all the way to 23. But for your own personal preference, if you would like it to be trades on maybe London session only, then you just adjust the time to between 3 to 5 p.m. Malaysia time, or just New York session also can. But by default, just leave it lah, not important. A little bit to add on in terms of risk management is that this robot, you want to be specific to buy only, to sell only, or you can buy and sell. By default, buy and sell, and it have a certain risk measure on your free margin, max floating drawdown, and max money, which is max dollar in drawdown. So when this thing trigger, what will happen is that it can help you to close the trade automatically and stop trading for 24 hours. It's just similar to what I've been quoted on a prop firm loss. Remember the scalping robot and also the UC robot that I had developed. There is a risk setup that I said, set a 3% cut loss, and when 3% hit, the robot will cut all the trade and stop for 24 hours. So this is by default. You want to set other thing like prohibit to open new trade. I want the trade to open to remain there. Okay, but you just prohibit first, meaning you just don't do anything, just stop. Okay, or just stop trading until the new grid. So this is something you can make a change as well, which is a risk control. Can this robot use in Access Select? Yes, you can. Mutual shares. From here, you can set the maximum drawdown of Accelerator is how much. Okay, then what is the action to do? Okay, over here, there will be maximum lot size limit as well, which if you continue to scale out this thing, if I continue to multiply and so on and so forth, it can really go exponentially big. Hence, I believe that some of you would like to have control over the robots. So they would like to lower it down on the maximum lot size, which is instead of open at 100 lots, I open it at maybe maximum 1 lot on my accounts. But talking about lot size, the risk management is like this. By default, it allowed to open a new grid, and then meaning that I will open all the way the trades until 9 total trades. Lot size method is I choose to be low risk. Okay, default everyone is low risk. But if today you want to be dynamic, meaning that when your account capital getting bigger and bigger, and you would like the accounts to automatically adjust the lot size based on your capital, default is low risk, 20% of your account will be used to do the trades. Okay, meaning that 20% of $1,000 is going to be $200 maximum will do the trades. But if you would like to be dynamic lot bets on equity, which is every $10,000 you open 0.01. Okay, then you can set like this, or every $1,000 open 0.01, or every $100 open 0.01. It automatically set for you. Or if you want to fix initial, we call that fixed lot size, just choose that. I want to make sure that every single trade, the first trade is follow this exactly. I don't want it to be automatic change. Then you can be more adjustable, automatic tweak tune from there lah. That is on lot size management, so that it is more flexible for you guys to do the trades. One of the features that we also add in is like maximum spread in pips. Sometime when you guys do tradings at a certain brokers, the spread will spikes up, and that is actually a cost that we don't want to take. So we can set the rules. If the spread of maybe one of the market here spikes up to 10 pips and above, it stop trading. It will not enter the trade, meaning that it will still got a buy or sell signals, but it just don't do anything. It will wait until the signal come out, and at the same time the spread is lower than what is expect here, then it will only enter the trades. Okay, I also set a limit for the robot. Maximum, okay, I allow hedging, maximum buy and sell 2 market only at a time, meaning that I will only buy AUD CAD and AUD NZD or NZD CAD 2 at the same time, which is just do the hedge. But if today I say Ethan too conservative lah, I okay with 3 all go at a time, just like 3. Okay, but we'll have a chance to do hedging or not, up to you to choose lah. By default, I would think that hedging is something good to take as well, because robot is robot. All the formula is key in, just take care of your risk properly. Okay, yeah. In terms of markets, the symbol default is this 3. Okay lah. If you really by any means super interested to trade gold, okay, you can just come in, type a comma, okay, XAU USD. You want to trade Euro USD, comma, Euro USD, comma, and so on. Okay. Now the robot is multi-market robots, but when you add in more and more robots, first thing first, the maximum symbol to trade will need to increase as well, or else it is kind of stuck and limiting. Okay, and this is the setup, and this will continue on and on, which is I'm not recommended. By default, the design of the robot is designed on mean reverting market, which is all these 3 market, that initially the floating, which is the market up and down range, is small. Okay, their up and down range is small. That's why all the TP stop loss, the indicator setting is designed on small volatility market. Gold and Euro USD, they are considered as high volatility market, which translate to quite kind of easy that you are getting more because drawdowns. Okay, floating will be much higher. Next, followed by a little bit on take profit. Take profit here, initially the first trade is 10. Okay, meaning that if there is only one buy, the take profit is 10 pips. But if there is more and more trade opens, we will be reducing the take profit. Now this is a very, we call it as unique techniques. How this thing work is, this is quite a dynamic take profit. So let's say today you enter a buy. Okay, and initially your TP is here. Okay, stop loss is far away, so I just ignore first. So I buy here. And then if it comes down to here, I will definitely buy again based on the rules. If the condition valid, I will buy. And when I buy, my TP is still here? No, my average price is here. Okay, my average buy is here. And I will lower down my TP as well, so that the distance of these 2 trades is still here to here is 10 pip. here to here, it will be remain at 10 pip. And this thing down further, I buy again. My new average price is not here anymore. It will be here. This is my average. From my average to the TP remain at 10 point. This method is called as a fixed, we call it as fixed distance TP. Okay, fixed distance TP. The TP is always the same distance from the average buy. But today there's a concern. What if the market pull back a bit and down already? Since it's against the trend, there will be a chance that the market drop even further. Now let's do a bit of math. On the first trade, this is 0.1, 0.1, this is 0.1. First trade, 10 points. How much you will earn? You will earn, let's say everything change to one lot lah. Okay, one lot. Here, you will be earning $10. Here, on the second trade, you'll be earning $10, $20, and this is $30. The more dollar cost average that you open, once it hit the TP, even though the distance is the same, okay, the dollar profit is increasing. That is a fixed distance. Another one is called as weighted TP, which is dynamic based on dollar, which is called as the fixed dollar profit. Okay, but it's lowering the distance of the TP. By default, this thing will keep getting closer and closer and closer and closer to average entry. The TP pricing and the average buy price were getting very, very close, and you just need to make a fixed dollar amount of $10. Okay, maybe we just set a rules like this. But could it go even further down? Meaning that when market is so damn bad, I want to keep down. Now, even a loss, I also will out. Now, by default, yes, that is what the robot will done for you as well. Which is, no, by default, I forced already. Okay, which is the smart TP method. Okay, smart TP method. Basically, all this is talk about this. Keep getting lower and lower down on my TP, and you can see that the robot is like keep adjusting the TP one. Every trade that open, it will keep adjusting new AP, new TP, and so on and so forth. Hence, either to be just nice break even, or can even lower down further when the market keep against us. By doing this on a mean reverting market, right, we get a chance that even though market continuously against us, we will still be in a safe zone. We know that as long as market pull back just 20%, okay, by formula about 20%, the trade will out already. Even though a loss, but just a minor loss, we out. With Martinger at the back, like 1-1, big this one, 2-2-2 right there, 2-4-8, the TP will jump down even much faster, closer to the target. Hence, on the long run, that is also the key that why robot can be more profiting. Okay. By the way, if you guys have any question, you can just interrupt me anytime. Just type in, as I will just keep talking lah. Okay. So I think that's it. That's it. This one ignore first. Let me answer the questions. If the broker has suffix, do we need to enter the suffix? No need. You just have to place the trade at the suffix market. For example, this is Axie, the suffix is .p. When there is a .p, you just put it in, it will automatically detect that .p. I tried Go, but the profit is always 0.18. Okay, the value that written here is pips. It's kind of broker to broker that I'm not sure what is the setup in your broker, but the pips calculation could be different. So right now the robot only available in MT4. MT5 we not yet launch it is because of the pip point calculation is a little bit weird. The reason that using pips is because certain indicator only cater cater towards pips calculations, which convert the point, different broker will have different setting as well lah. So let's just say today, let's do for back test on the gold market. Gold market, XAU USD. Now, XAU USD, if we use the default setting and just run first, I think I make a change on the setting there. Okay, the spread is too high. Okay, so what you guys see, I have made edit on the symbol to trade. I also have to increase my spread because slippage on gold, slippage and spread on gold is higher compared to forex, which is also because of the volatility. Okay, and you see, the result will not be good. Why? Because gold market generally the volatility is at 10x of other forex market. So when you see the TP also, the TP is much small, like just make about $1, or just a few dollar profit, just a few dollar. It's like very, very insignificant compared to the volatility is much lesser. So a few things that if you die want to use, then you have to start to figure out what will be the right take profit range for gold market, right stop loss range, and what is a grid range. It's always these three things about risk management: TP, stop loss, and grid setting. Well, we can do a bit of optimizations, which I'm going to talk in the next few sessions. But the basic is you know the scale. Volatility for AUD and ZD is anyway 500 to 1000, that kind of range. For gold, it's right now 3000 to 4000. In terms of scale, it's about 4x. So you can put 40 times 4, like everything times 4. Pips will become 4000. This will become times 4. So, yeah, 140. Okay, 140. Then you do a test again. And by the way, this is a process of developing the strategy. And what you can see is, as long as we found a setting that fit, then yeah, it will become kind of aggressively good. And you can see that the profit right now is much higher. Okay, one trade that take profit, is getting higher, but at the back is getting higher. You see, it start to be growing. Timing, set up Monday to Friday. It auto stop all the trade or leave it on weekend. Charge will apply. Sri. Okay, Srikan. If you worry about the charge, remember I talked about swap free trading. Okay, there is an account called swap free, meaning that there will be no charge on your account. Just use that one. And actually, the loss on the swap is kind of minimal, so can totally ignore that. Just trade normally. Okay, what is the minimum recommended for this robot? Now, this have to come to the settings. Okay, let's say I use the default. I skip gold. I go for AUD and ZD. I do a test. Recommended to do the test as long as the longer the period, the better it is lah. So I just take 1 year. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years will be better because the robot is designed to be long-term profitables. When I do a 1 year test, I can see that, okay, the risk of the market is 85. So I put AUD and ZD is 85. Then I will do one more. AUD, CAD. And this is by using 0.01 lot at the start of 1k capital. AUD, CAD. I put 86 because just now there's a decimal. Just round out. This is 106.68. Okay, this is we call it as a maximum drawdown. At the worst time, how much the market will drop against you. And one more, exactly CAD. Now, we know this thing first. This is like max drawdown per year. Okay, max drawdown per year. Questions. How safe that you want to be? This is also a risk measurement back to you guys. If you want to be, this is a drawdown that is sure happen in a year already. It's sure guaranteed. But you want to be once every 2 years, this thing only comes against you, then you're time 2. We call it as risk factor. Some people will call it as a safety factor. It's like how safe that you want it to be. Then you just time 2, time 3, time 4, time 5. A standard bank standard is time 100. Okay, that is a huge. But on fund size, I mean, time 100 is those from fixed deposit, bonds, those kind of investment. Like among 100 years, only this thing will be gone case. Okay, in terms of years of calculation. But if you think that 100 years is too much, 10 years, within 10 years, it is like S&P 500 will goes all the way in your accounts, 10 years. But you think 10 years was still too much, then you can put until 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, up to you. Most people will go for 5 years lah, okay? Within 5 years, no issue, that will be good. So I take the bigger number as a benchmark. So 107 times 5. So about $535 as a minimum capital to start with. Okay, what does this mean? Within 5 years, this 107 will come in. Okay, just assume lah, if every 5 years this 107 keep coming in, how many years that you can survive? This is also the meaning of safety factor. This is drawdown per year. But if I want to be control the drawdowns, make sure that every 5 years, if this thing keep coming in, my account still safe, I need a minimum capital of 535 under initial starting loss of 0.01. So you can just extend up multiple accounts accordingly. So this is the result. Okay, 58, which is lower than this, then it's okay lah. I just take this. But important to take note by default, I said what? I said that I got 2 symbol trade at the same time. Meaning that this could down by 107. This could down by 86 as well. But if these 2 things you are trading against you, I mean, worst come to worst, that is by default it will come, right? In trading, it's like this. We just plan everything on the worst thing. If we can settle everything on the worst, I mean, there's nothing at the back already. Just fine. Time 2 of this, then it will be around 1,000. Okay, around 1,000. That is how we factor in on the capital that needed to get started with. But if you today ask me, Ethan, I only got 100, I want to start, can or not? I will sure tell you can one. If I ignore everything on the back. The reason why I tell you this is how we do the risk management calculation. In order to make sure that there is 0 chance of margin call in your account, now this is the minimum capital needed, and then this is the factors. Within 5 years, this thing will not happen. Okay, like COVID, this kind of big shutdown of the market, once every 10 years will happen. So it's like 10. And majority of funds cannot tahan that also because they also price in that 10. Once every 10 years, this thing will come out. But those market like bonds, fixed deposit, if you hold it well, among 100 years, you're still fine. Alright, so that's a we call that as risk management calculation that price in. How about the lot size methods and dynamic settings? Okay, the lot size that one had to measure in terms of your leverage and everything. But the dynamic lot is easier to expand. By the design right now, every 10k using a 0.01 lot as a start. Every 10k use 0.01. Meaning that if today I increase my capital to 10k, I still use 0.01. If I increase to 100k, okay, my capital got 100,000, it's time to use 0.10. But isn't I don't have 100k, use send account. A send account of 100k is 100k, it's just $100. Yeah. Send account is just $100, it will get 100k, it trade 0.1. Send account was recommended is because the capital fund is big, leverage is huge, and a lot of flexibility that allowed to be played within the account ensure that even the worst timing of the markets, your account is still very, very safe. In trading, it's not about profit. It's all about how to take yourself safe, and all is just left with the profit. And we are talking about all this time filter, setup, settings, minimum deposit. Okay, 15-minute time frame. Now this is what I hard coded in. Last time there are a lot of students simply change the robot settings and make a loss. So that's why I set it to fixed. Okay. Meaning 0.02 per 20k, right? Yes. But then one thing, if you want to be adjust on the lot size, I will recommend you to straight away go to fixed lot. Because what I noticed is that broker, the leverage calculation on over the midnight, their server sometimes will have delay. So maybe I request the broker, what is the leverage of this account? On the midnight or on the early time or on peak hour, 8:30 p.m. Malaysia time, it was starting to give me 1, which is a wrong number. At 1 second only, which I had to track as well. So it will calculate wrong and output the wrong lot size. Hence, fix is best. I mean, fix if you want to adjust. For this 10k account, what is the leverage that should be? For leverage as high as possible, which, thanks for remind, leverage is as high as possible. I've been tested, lowest is 1 to 300. So as long as 1 to 300 and above is good. Can I repeat what is send account? So send account is today. Yeah, it's like account types. A standard account is you put in 1,000. What do you get? You get 1,000. A send account is today you put in $10. In your account, it will add 2 more 0 at the back. As if like your account macam got a $1,000 there. So I adjust myself if I want to trade 0.01 when I have 1k and 0.02 when I have 2k, correct? Yes, correct. I mean, you just based on your capital, straight away edit from the fix. At least that is replicable. Which broker? You can talk to my team if you want to have the link. It's Vestrado and Pacific Union. Okay, these two is, I know, I can help you guys if any issue. But in the market, there are even more broker that can do send account. Send account is a good replacement of demo account. At least you are able to see the market of it. Okay, how does robot work in the live market using a smaller capital? Okay. With that said, I think that's the questions that over here. By the way, if you guys have any question, you can type into the chat box. And I need to go for a quick 2-minute toilet break. Okay, 2-minute toilet break. And we'll be back in 2-minute time. 2-minute break. And I will talk a little bit about UC Live. And see you guys in 2-minute time. Okay, alright. So I'm back. So far about this ADA full auto, is it all clear to you guys? Or is it all clear to you guys? If it's clear, can type the yes into the chat box. And right now about this ADA full auto, right? Initially was have a soft launch, and right now we have been not yet done the beta test. Now we are still in part of the beta test, but in the testing right now, we can see that is performing quite consistently, which we would like to expose to you guys that if you guys can give a try in the demo account, even just attach to it, you can start to see that the performance of it to run. On the flies, if there's any changes on the setting, we'll inform you in the WhatsApp group or in the emails, or you can just text my team. We will just text you privately lah if you've been using it as well. Okay, just give a try. Even on a like David said, try on a send account. Just a $10 is act like a $1,000 to give a try. Like there's nothing for you to lose. Just give a try first, and which I'm pretty sure that it can open up your mind on how was the auto trading robots started to operate. Okay, so this one is full auto robots, and now I would like to take a bit of time to talk about UC Lite. Okay, and UC Lite is a long thing that I will talk, but one thing that I want to put it in is this is also a question to ask. I've been asked by a lot of you guys that you will be interested to build your own robots, and you'll be interested to use the robots for generating profit, meaning that you would like to learn top down everything on strategy, build your own robots, code it out, and it's like your masterpiece. And some of you guys were even asking me about you would like to learn about AI and in depth about how to use ChatGPT to code out the robot for yourself, so that any strategy that comes in your mind, let's say that you want to test this indicator A plus B, how will the result turn out to be? You would like to have that kind of knowledge to play with. Like a question, how many of you guys will be interested on this? I can type a 1 in the chat box. Or yeah, not interested, can type a 2, which is talk about teaching you guys how to learn about coding, robot for yourself, or use AI for your own productivity. Because this thing I a little bit reluctant to teach in the past is because when I get started Alpha Masterclass, okay, today why you can see in Alpha Masterclass is 100% change on what we have in the day one. Day one, I'm teaching about programming. I literally have nothing hidden. I teach everything from code all the way to the board and show the result. But it turns out to be they was impressed by the process, but just level of impressed, not taking any actions, putting hands on to try. Last time also don't have such thing as ChatGPT, which everyone have to learn to code themselves every single line of code. But now there is a ChatGPT, which I think that it's going to be a good time for me to relaunch this session again. I mean, I saw all once, so I assume that you guys will be interested. What we will do is that we will do a platform for you guys. Okay, we call it Alpha GPT, and in this Alpha platform is we will tell you step by step on how to build the AI applications. Okay, and this AI software is letting you guys to build your own bots, understand the strategy, and build your own bots. For example, let's say that in the previous workshops, not sure if I can find. Okay, I just let you guys have a quick glimpse. Basically, I will tell you that the strategy, you know the concept of strategy. Okay, let's just say that this is a strategy. This is training behavior report, which is from the training simulation. When you have done the tricks, you have this bunch of simulation result. Okay, so I just copy all this thing, put it in, and then, in fact, you do not know what is this thing. This is the logic of a machine learning flow, or we call this as a flow of intelligence. Step 1, step 2, step 3, or binary trees, decision tree, and whatever the name I want to put it. But basically, this format is designed for the board to understand one. You can just take this report, pass over to a chatbot like ChatGPT, and say, please code we call that maybe like a empty for trading robot for me based on the strategy above. And when you send this in, it will come out with a code for you. And then I will teach you how you can take this code, how to take this code, put it in MD4, generate the robot for you to use it. Okay, so this is what we are planning on the path. If you guys are interested, then I will do a separate session just to talk about this. Okay, and in fact, we even have designed our own website. Just something like this. So you guys can just key in the email and password, and then you guys can log into the website, and then you can play around with this. So we are testing out a lot of funny thing lah. Alright, as long as it works. So this is like a server whereby you guys can access this, and then you guys can prompt whatever the thing that you like, and we will tell you more specific on how to use these tools to build your own robot software. Okay, the own training robot software. Okay, we've been out of topic, now just coming back. Right now, let's talk about UC Lite, the background of it, and the setup, settings, and strategy. Let's just put it like this first. First thing first, we do have a documentation. Just now we mentioned that UC is originated from Ultimate Closer. This is the version 1 of the scalping robots. Okay, and then because I noticed that certain computer is slow, unable to run, I create a lighter version, which is smarter in terms of algorithms, but lesser weight. Even the old computer can use it. And in the cyborg, I even downgrade further to become scalping auto exit. So you can just think of this. Now the best version to run is UC Lite. Okay, UC Lite. At UC Lite, the way that it do the trade, it just helps to do risk management and close the trades. So there is no like active trading, like ADA photo. Hence, you will be pretty much using it as if you had done analysis, enter the trades, then let the robot handle the rest. Okay, so it is like at a category of here. You analyze the market, you use the ADA Telegram bot, and then use the UC Lite to open, buy, and sell. Now your profit can be very high, or it could be very high risk at the same time. It depends on how much you understand the topic that I'm going to talk in a moment. Okay, basically on all the trading, you have to apply a top-down analysis. Okay, let's talk about how to use a robot. Basically, you just drop the robot into the charts, and then done all the analysis, buy and sell accordingly. And when you do analysis, it's always based on big direction first. Okay, in the workshop I talk about SIT, right? SIT, seasonal, indicator, and then trades. This actually translates to directions, confluence, and then timing. Directions. Overall, it is long term to be upside or downside. Make sure that on the long terms, it is correct first. Confluence is like midterms, which is right now, majority of people think that this market up or down. For example, majority think NVIDIA will continue up or down. And timing is kind of like what is the best entry point. It could be like a signal. So, but this is like a short term. It is only mean that now it's good, but maybe a few more minutes later it's not good already. And then when you enter these three things, purpose is to make your entry instead of just a 50-50 chance, increase further to become slightly higher to become 55-45. Your win rate becomes 55, and even better becomes 60 and 70. at a big scale in all accelerator when I track you guys do the trades, I understand that the highest win rate is anyway around 70%. Higher than this, it could be happen 1 or 2 times of the month, but it will not continue to happen. So if you can achieve to 70, it is good enough. Because the rest of the thing, the robot will handle, which is including exit and the take profit point. So the first thing that you have to analyze is in terms of trend, okay? Pattern, like chart pattern, candlestick pattern, which for me, I ignore it for a moment. But in terms of analyze the market, first thing first, you just ask yourself, what is the trend of the market? Now, my trend of definition is overall directions. Okay, I'm not referring to the daily time frame or what. I'm referring to overall within this 5 year. How does the gold market work? Okay, I repeat again, is how does the gold market works? Generally an uptrend. S&P 500 also uptrends. KIC generally a ranging market. Oil, it is uptrend, but if you be more specific, it is a range type of market. It is stable. Commodity usually is stable. Euro USD, GBP. So overall, you understand this is how the market works already. Then only you further nail down to we call this as in the past 1 year, what happens to this market. Okay, in the past 1 year, GBP USD is being start to stabilize. Right, this is during COVID period, right? And it's have a big wave. Then it start to stabilize. But USD JPY was keep on spike up. What is the reason? Then that thing have to talk a little bit on fundamental. Okay. In terms of fundamentals, I only based on one benchmark for Forex, which is interest rate. Remember, the carry strategy that I taught, it actually affecting the currency. The reason that why US dollar, Japan yen is keep on increasing is because Japan is having a much lower in terms of interest. So for example, interest rate. Okay. Interest rate of JPY interest. They have deleted it, but it's okay. So this is US and EU interest rate graph. Okay, this red one is interest rate of US, blue one is for EU. Then one more, maybe I turn to green. You see, the reason that why Euro USD dropped so much in the past is because in the past, Euro USD was almost the same. See here, okay, from here to here, this region, okay, it's like ranging, correct? Because the interest rate for all this is the same. Okay, EU and US, the interest rate is the same. But when it started to be COVID, Federal Reserve start to announce that they are likely only increase the rate. People start to afraid. Okay, people will start to afraid. This is how the market works. Is when I say potentially, markets believe it will happen already. So the market will start to move first. As soon as the market keep on gap out, meaning that US interest getting larger and larger, US getting strong. Okay, Euro USD. When US getting strong, USD drop. Euro USD overall is a drop. Hence it keep drop for the last few. And only until they start to say that, oh, I would like to increase the rate even further so that I want to close the gap of Euro and USD. Okay, hence market start to bounce back. Why bounce back is because that the believe that this thing is going to be a positive side to them, so they start to believe that this is beneficial to them. So that's why it's balanced back to this area. But one thing that you didn't notice, this is the price of the past, whereby the rate is within this small, at this level. And right now, this is the size, such still big, and it's still wider out the gap. It's just recently that they announced, the EU announced that they want to cut the rate already, but US haven't. Just maybe they will cut. But when they cut the rate even further, when the gap is such big, it is at which price? This price. If it get up to be this big again, where it will go? On the long terms, it will back to this price. Even you say that want to back to $1 is very, very possible. The reason is because that is the value of Euro USD. That is the fundamentally how we benchmark how much the Euro USD should be. Okay. Hence, by doing this analysis, very important, you just take note that what is the market directions on talking about the interest rate. Okay. The interest rate straight away defines the volatility of that, the direction of the markets. Now, gold is a little bit different story. Okay, gold is react based on bond markets, but gold have a lot of other factors because gold usually is a little bit emotional thing. People buy gold and sell gold could due to a lot of other factors. And there's no fundamentally generating ROI. I mean, gold does not able to generate any ROI. It's just basically much volatility based on tradings. So you see, whatever here and here is not related. Hence, gold have to use statistical way of trading. So there is no fundamental, no technical, but statistical. Statistical is based on this method, okay? Which is you have to calculate out how much you can absorb the drawdown on a long term. Would it be profitable or not? Okay, so this one we skip. We just focus in those markets that have fundamental. Okay, at least you know how to forecast the future. And for scalping auto exit, this kind of robot, right? The forecast is helpful for you to know that even that you sell on the long term it will down, hence you can absorb multiple layer of dollar cost average. You see have multiple layer of dollar cost average. That one is what you can accept. I mean, you're able to absorb because you already know on the long term how it will goes. Now, earning was something that people are comparing as well, which is, let's say, GDP. GDP breakdowns, no. Okay. I don't want to go too in depth about this yet, but you can just know that GDP is talk about earning and printing. Earning means their GDP lah. GDP. Okay, GDP, are they growing or not? GDP for sure is growing, but in terms of percentage, who is growing faster? And at the same time, are the money circulating or not? Printing is actually mean that money is circulating. If the money keeps circulating, means that the economy is growing. And the faster the circulations, the higher the GDP. And hence the country can make more money. If the money are stuck, I keep borrow you, you borrow me, the kind of like no economy is growing on that particular region, like Euro, then the earning will be low. So there is a benchmark. So right now, the level of GDP of US is here. The level of EU GDP is here. Okay, then this is the current price. Then this is like the same analysis interest rate. This gap refer to this price. Okay, this gap refer to this price, and this gap will refer to a lower price. It's just a matter of time when this thing will happen. And market could up first that only react to the actual price. It's just because of a lot of manipulation case. Okay, and after knowing all these things, right? Okay, you know that overall Euro USD is kind of stable. Okay, let's just focus. Euro USD is stable for the last 5 years. Okay, Euro USD is stable. And we look into fundamentally, it is coming down. Seasonally, when is the time to down? You based on the seasonal chart or based on ADA board. Okay, which is from here. You can roughly see that Uh, yeah, this thing. Okay, next month got potential to come down. Okay, which is almost there. Okay, almost there. And why it is announced here is because they also want this to come down for some reason, but just come down for 1 month. Then you can start to predict. Now, how can I enter the trade to be more accurate? Since it's coming down, I know it's going to be a downtrend, right? Because fundamentally it have to come down even lower price as compared to last time. So what I do, I forecast that, okay, since it was down, how it will move later. I can use what kind of indicator? To keep it very simple, in TradingView, there is a very dedicated analysis down below, okay? And they can look into how they actually analyze. As long as there are a lot of people forecast the sending, it's actually an opportunity that it will be coming down. Where can I access that? Product, screener, product, screener, forex pair. Okay, forex pair. The thing that you have to benchmark is Euro, USD. I want this thing to come down, or I want this thing to go up as well. So over here, you can look into overview. Okay, on the overview, short terms wise, okay, short term wise, you look into the opposite side. Okay, the idea is like this. In order for you to sell, because you already want to have this thing to come down, because then you want to sell, ma. In order for you to sell, you must make sure that you are waiting the market to have a pullback, so they can sell at the top, or like this, sell at here. Okay, and then you can also sell like here. This is a trend following strategy. Sell when the volatility is low and also is in a pullback. So you just go to TradingView, product, screener, and then forex. Here you will get a forex screener already. Just make sure that you have major and minor pair. Time frame is 15-minute time frame. Overview, you can see that over all the 20th forex pair, the strong sell is what? Okay, these are CHF down, CHF, GBP, CHF. CHF is very big at all the top. It's not anything on Euro USD. Euro USD is already strong sell, meaning that already strong sells telling you what? The market is already at the downside. Okay, the market is already at downside, which we don't want. We want to wait this thing to be at a strong buy regions. When it's strong buy, you just wait until it U-turn down, you can start to sell. Okay, then you can start to sell. Now, from this screener, it allows you to do one thing. You will not have a bias. Okay, like right now you see Euro, you see strong sell, meaning that Euro is quite weak, yes, it's quite strong, right? But over here, did you see any Euro related market to be down? Does Euro is a weakest? No, Euro is not yet the weakest. It is like CHF is the weak. Okay, and strong all the way down, these are strong buy. Who are the strong buy? All these strong buy, wait, I disable refresh. All these strong buy market, USD, NZD, NZD, JPY, and USD. You see, NZD is more pioneer over here, meaning that NZD is actually stronger compared to USD. So I want to wait until a time of extreme, whereby Euro is the most opposite strong, USD is the most weak. That's mean it's reaching the top already. So I can enter the trades from there. Okay. Now, this is a screener method, which is you can let you to have overview what market would be the best to trade. And in fact, I show you this is not just Euro USD lah. You can trade other market like GBP USD, because you can see that GBP was kind of strong. Okay, or more specifically CHF. CHF is so weak, right? Then at the down, who are the strong? NZD. So I'm pretty sure that NZD CHF is somewhat a big movement right now. NZD CHF. Okay, so you see, NZD CHF have a spikes up movement. Without I even come in, I already have answer. It was spikes up. And I put in RSI. From benchmark, I also know that it almost touching 70. I just need to do one thing. Ready to cross down, I can start to sell already. Okay. Doing that method, it allows you to find the right market to trade, save the time instead of just scan every single market one by one or wait one market one by one. Now you can be more target focused, or because scan through everything, find the right one, sell on that particular one. But maybe you just have to wait a little bit on market pullback lah. So right now market haven't pulled back ma. Even at 15 minutes, it's still not yet pulled back. Wait for a while. Right? Can wait for a while. Now, until this level, we have reached to indicator. Okay? Indicator level. Whereby from overview to small side, okay, roughly know that this overview is what? Okay, this overview is going to be a downtrend as well. On a long term, this is a down, which is good to sell. Okay, now I just want to wait for a chance to best sell. Is it now? Not yet. How to know the best? Some people will prefer to go to 1 minute charts so they can see. For me, see at this is a little bit skill needed. So I will suggest that you go to the chart, okay, on a premium package. Go to NZD CHF, 1 minute chart, but on a candlestick, you choose for volume profile. Okay, volume profile. And this is a candlestick. And this is how it looks like. Now, over here, this is one single candlestick. This is one single candlestick. Every candle is like this. Okay, but the best part of this is that it is recording number of seller and number of buyer. Okay, this is the number of seller at each pricing. This is number of buyer at each pricing, and this is the net. We call it as summary. Okay, summary. Of course, Forex one, you can't expect that it is like the perfect accurate, but at least it gives you a glimpse on how the big player entering the market at the back. Okay, over here, and check this. This is a bit weird. And check this CHF. I go for Saxo band. Okay, different provider will have different symbol. So inject this CHF. Saxo don't have, then I go for paper stone. Yep. So you see, this is much more accurate. By default, you guys should pay for this lah. Okay, meaning that you guys should pay for the data one. But for some reason, if you are a premium version of TradingView, you can get this exclusive data, whereby you can see that right now, NZD CHF market is indeed reversing, and with showing that a lot of seller come in. Do you see this? It's net seller, a bit of buyer, net seller, net seller. Okay, and you can cross check with even other broker. NZD CHF, there are so much of the broker, right? Cross check with even more broker. That will be helpful for you to understand that will it have a chance that NZD CHF right now gonna be pulled back. Okay, will it be a chance that NZD CHF going to have a pullback? If I think that actually right now there's a pullback, right? So I'm gonna go to my account, search for NZD CHF, NZD CHF.P. Oh, I have to show all first. No lah. Show from here. NZD CHF. Here, open up the chart. Okay, since I saw that thing in 15 minutes time frame, I use in 15 minutes. Drag and drop a robot in, you see light come in, okay, and I can just proceed to sell now. Okay, settle. So I do all this is because number one, I summarize. The step that been involved is number one, I look into overall how the market behave. Goal is to make sure that I am following the trend, following how the market work. Certain market is consistently up, there will be market consistently down, and there will be a market that been repetitive ranging. So you have to make sure that when you trade, you are following what the market is doing. Reason, worst case, when in floating, you have more chance to be break evens by following the big directions. Okay. Second is validate the directions based on fundamental. Now, fundamental is something that I teach earlier today, but fundamental analysis come in to verify that based on economy point of view, economy, you have to justify why is up, down, or range. You have to justify that, why gold market continued up, why euro is continued down, why and euro, why does AUD CAD keep on ranging? What is the reason behind? Can you justify or not? On this thing, if you study, it can go even a lot of branches. Okay, but we get you a simple method today, which is based on interest rate. Okay, interest rate is the driven of all the currency. Then you base on indicator to trade. Okay, indicator tell you that overbought. Okay, my personal preference, I like to be trade on overbought or oversold, which is when the market is spike all the way out, and this want to sell, this also want to sell, and here I will sell as well. Okay, and lastly, based on footprint, which is volume. Any buyer or seller that want to trade. Okay, I mean this is based on now, but will change anytime. This is the shortest period of time frame. Okay, shortest. Then go to medium, slightly long. This is like forever long terms. And that summarize how to trade properly on using UC Lite. This is a very, very solid from top down analysis. But every single topic here, we can continue to dive in to have study about it. But hopefully today I give you a quick understanding that when you guys do trading, right, if you really want to be filter the analysis all the way down, this is at least the 4 things I have to do. Overall, long term, medium term, and short term. Okay. And in the workshop, I teach about seasonal analysis. Actually, seasonal analysis lay down here. Okay, seasonal analysis is one of the way that we study fundamentally or overall. This is how market behave. This time will be up, this time will be down, and then here we justify why it up, why it down, and further fine tune that based on this. Overall, also align trading directions based on the fundamental. Then followed by footprint. Footprint it just mean that now what happened to the market? Okay, and yeah, so you see now exactly the market is coming down already, which is pretty much because that the footprint is showing there are seller. I mean, I just trade that when there is a seller, I just come in, and all I have to do is just to ensure that there is no sudden surge in the buyer. Like now it's still negative, right? Sudden surge is 100 positive, 100 keep jumping, or 50 and jump. If you see that, that means that buyer is coming in already. Then you should do break evens. Okay, this is the button to break evens, which is like for example, you just click this button, break evens, then you will stop. Okay, you will place the break even button there. Or it start. Cannot operate me. Oh, it's already placed. No I will study that in a moment. But step by step, how to open trade. Okay, once you have done open the trades, then you just leave it. Now, for today, I stop until now because I let you know the step by step. And in the future, there will be more opportunity that I will show you exactly how I manage the trades. Okay. Moving forward is that I will start to teach you on the script how to automate this. Okay, I believe that you definitely have your own way. If you don't have, follow my way first, and you can make sure your own way. I will teach you how to backtest it, how to optimize on your computer. There's a technique called as workflow optimization. Risk management wise, risk rewards, max drawdown, TVSL. What is the lot size model that you should use? Then based on that, there are a lot of things that you can fine tune to fit your personality, followed by the method. Now, every single automation, they will be surely have this thing called as human override. For example, autonomous driving car right now, you have a chance to override, stop auto drive, and you can pick it back, because human is a creative fish, is a creative animal. We can do a lot of funny things that the robot can't even think of. Hence, there will be certain time that the market will spike totally abnormal out of expectation, whereby you need to pull out the red stop button to stop everything. Then how you can review your strategy, and then what is the thing that needed to be done to tweak it. And of course, psychological part, I will also talk about it, how to manage it. The B on UC Light only works when it's in profit. I am in profit. You see, I enter the trade spike there, then just nice I am in profit already. If you would like to adjust the stop loss to be break even, right, manually, so you guys can just go to there, this line, drag out, you will have your stop loss. Then I drag down again my stop loss, then this become break evens. And done. Yep, I set my break evens over there. So with that said, that's it for today. Is there any questions? If there is no questions, then we will end it for the day. And for the upcoming rounds, we are focusing more on teaching about the strategy, executions, and also analysis part, and especially on the scripting on how to be creating your own automation in the trading as well. Okay? I see no questions. If you guys have questions, you can just type in, and bye for now. Alright, that's it for today. Earlier you showed the new website is in testing website, not yet released. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.